Loving someone I can't have. My name is Kate, and I want to share something with you. Some people might judge me, and some might feel sorry for me, but I will tell the truth, even if it's hard to hear. Yes, I'm the other woman. I'm in a relationship with a man who is married. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I want to explain how this happened. It all started in a simple way. We met by chance at a coffee shop. He was charming and confident. When he looked at me, his eyes sparkled. My heart skipped a beat when we started talking. At first, I didn't know he was married, but by the time I found out, it was too late. I had already fallen deeply in love with him. He told me his marriage was empty. He said he stayed only for the children and to look good in front of others. He said I was the light in his dark life, the fresh air he needed. I wanted to believe him, and I did. For a while, I told myself this was only for a short time. I thought he would leave his wife and choose me. But months passed, then a year, then more, and I started to see the truth. Maybe he would never leave her. So why did I stay? Because even though I was always second, he made me feel loved. He made me feel seen. And he made me feel wanted. He gave me kindness and attention. He made me feel strong. I know it's easy for him. He doesn't have big worries with me. No real problems. But it's not just his choice. It's mine too. I hold on to the happy times, even if there are only a few. I hope I mean something to him. Maybe I do. It sounds sad, but this love brings me both joy and pain. Sometimes I ask myself, why do I stay? Maybe I'm afraid to be alone. Maybe I'm stuck with a man who will never truly be mine. Or maybe I still hope he will change one day. I know his wife sees me as the bad person. If I were her, I might hate me too. But I live inside my own dream. I wait for the little moments of happiness. I also dream of having a child someday. My own baby. Maybe one day I'll be strong enough to leave him. But for now, I stay because I love him. And I've learned that love is not always happy. Sometimes love is very hard. I've spent many hours thinking about my life. I loved him. But I also felt so sad. I asked myself, can I live like this forever? Can I just keep waiting? I felt deep inside that I deserved more. But leaving him scared me. I didn't want to be alone. Some days my mind felt very confused. I told myself everything would be okay. Maybe he would leave his wife. Maybe he would choose me. And we would be happy, just the two of us. I dreamed about our future, a house, a family, a happy life. But those dreams were like small lights that quickly faded. Most of the time, I felt lost. I didn't know what to do. I kept asking myself, why am I still here? Why do I keep waiting for him? Slowly, I began to see things more clearly. This life wasn't good for me. I was always waiting for something that might never happen. My own life was passing me by. I wasn't living for myself. I was living for him, waiting for him to decide. But I never asked myself what I truly wanted. I started talking to my friends about how I felt. I told them I was tired. They listened. They told me I deserved a better life, a life where I could be truly happy, not always waiting. They told me I should be with someone who chooses me every day, someone who loves me always. My friends said I should stop waiting. They told me to start living my life for me, but at first I just couldn't see it. I loved him so much that nothing else seemed to matter. Then one day, I made a big decision. I told myself, I need to be strong. I knew I had to make a choice. I couldn't stay in a place where I was always second. It was very, very hard, but deep inside I knew it was the right thing to do. I talked to him. I told him how I felt. I said I couldn't keep waiting anymore. I told him I needed more than just a few happy moments. I wanted a future. I wanted a family, a life full of real love, but he couldn't promise me that. He said he loved me, but he couldn't leave his wife. He couldn't make that choice. I understood it wasn't easy for him either, but I knew I couldn't live like this anymore. That was the last time I saw him. It hurt so much. My heart felt like it was breaking into pieces. But slowly, day by day, I started to feel better. I learned that I didn't need him to be happy. I needed to find happiness inside myself. I started doing things just for me. I spent more time with my friends and family. I went to places I loved. I worked on my own dreams and goals. I started to dream again about a future where I was truly free and truly happy. Months passed and I became much stronger. I learned that I could be happy on my own. I didn't need someone else to make me feel whole. I learned to love myself. I began to think about the kind of person I wanted to be with next. Someone who would love me completely, with no secrets and no lies. One day I met someone new. He was kind and he showed me respect. We laughed a lot. We talked about everything. He listened to me and I listened to him. We spent time together and slowly I realized I was ready for a new beginning. I was no longer the woman who waited for someone who couldn't choose her. I had become a woman who knew her own worth. In the end, I found peace. I learned that true love is not about waiting. It's not about being second. True love is built on respect, trust, and being loved for who you are. And now I'm ready for that kind of love.